Today, we're taking a look at the Sidephone, which its creators are calling the world's first mobile phone with a swappable USB keypad. This is a feature phone designed for people who want to step away from their smartphones, but it's not quite a pure dumb phone either. It sits somewhere in the middle, offering basic functionality with a curated selection of apps to make the transition easier. The Sidephone is positioned as a tool for digital well-being. The founders, Chris Rostovsky and Sebastian Snell, built this device after personal experiences that made them rethink how they spend their time. They noticed smartphones were a major time sink in their lives, and they wanted to create something that brings back the benefits of life before the modern smartphone became ubiquitous. The philosophy here is straightforward. There's a cost to convenience, and Sidephone acts as an off switch for your brain, reducing overstimulation and creating a barrier between you and the distractions competing for your attention. So how can you actually use this device? You have options. You can go all in and replace your smartphone entirely, which is where you'd see the biggest impact. You can set it up as a dedicated business phone. Or you can use it occasionally when you want a break from your main device. The flexibility is there, and the team acknowledges that the best fit will look different for everyone. Let's talk about what comes on the device. Out of the box, you get the essentials: phone, messages, camera, clock, files, and settings. The camera captures what they describe as retro-style photos, and you can reprogram buttons on the keypad to suit your workflow. Beyond the defaults, there's what Sidephone calls the App Library, which includes additional applications you can enable. To keep things simple and clean, these apps only appear after you scan a QR code with the device. So if you're happy using it as a pure feature phone, you'll never see apps like Maps or a web browser, but if you need them, they're available. The Essential Apps section includes Maps powered by Here, your choice of Vivaldi or Firefox browsers, voice recorder, K9 Mail for email, WhatsApp, and a calendar via Fossify. There are also tool apps like Notely for note taking, Calculator, Local Send for file sharing, Oxio for local music playback, Katama for loyalty cards, and Audial for music recognition. The miscellaneous category adds things like Antenna Pod for podcasts, Breezy Weather, City Mapper, Signal, Uber, and Obtainium for managing app updates. Now here's something important. The device runs on Android, and technically, you can sideload any Android APK onto it. The team hasn't put restrictions in place to prevent this, and they're actually encouraging developers to make apps available outside of the major app stores. However, they're counting on the form factor and hardware limitations to naturally discourage excessive use. Even if someone managed to install something like Instagram, the device isn't designed for endless scrolling. Speaking of hardware, Sidephone is an unlocked 4G LTE device that works with carriers supporting its bands. One notable limitation: it's not compatible with Verizon at this time since it lacks band 13. The device charges via USB-C, but there's no 3.5mm headphone jack. It's designed to handle gentle splashes, but there's no official IP rating, so you'll want to be careful around water. As for pricing, Sidephone is available at $249 USD with a pre-order discount, with a regular retail price of $299 USD. For a feature phone with this level of customization and app support, that's a competitive price point, though it's certainly more expensive than basic feature phones on the market. The accessibility side of things is still developing. The team is committed to integrating with medical devices and equipment over time, and they're currently leveraging native accessibility tools from Android. As a small venture, some integrations are out of their control right now, but they're planning to build for accessibility requirements as the project grows. Sidephone is interesting because it's trying to solve a real problem: smartphone addiction and digital overwhelm. Whether it's the right solution depends entirely on your needs and how willing you are to embrace limitations. The curated app approach is thoughtful, the hardware is functional, and the philosophy behind it is genuine. But it's not trying to be a smartphone replacement in the traditional sense. It's deliberately limited, and that's the point. If you've been feeling like your smartphone controls you more than you control it, Sidephone might be worth considering. And if you're not sure, the team actually suggests trying free methods first before committing to a purchase, which is a refreshingly honest approach. That's the Sidephone. It's a device built around intentionality, designed for people who want to reclaim their time and attention. Whether it's right for you comes down to how much you're willing to simplify.